Hi friends, I'm the vegan. I make a fruit salad with a special dressing. I make variations of this dressing for how many years? It has been my first real fruit salad dressing, and it is really special. But the components are basically orange juice. It's an orange juice dressing. It's with cashews and bananas. And I show you here, I have one banana and a small amount of cashews. Yeah, so that's in many dressings cashew cream. Yeah, not too much. You see, not too much. Small handful, one banana, just to make it a little bit creamy, to give it a little bit substance. When I put only orange juice into it, that would be just not a really dressing, would be a soup more. Yeah, runny soup. This is 4 oranges or so. I leave some for later. Maybe I need some more. So that is orange juice, banana and cashew, some. Half lemon. That's always nice together with bananas. Not too much, just to make the banana taste a little bit nicer. And overall, lemon enhances the flavor of many dressings. And the same with the dates. Also, dates can enhance a little bit the natural flavor of fruit. Lemon and dates. Here, I have 3 dates. You see, 1, 2, 3 dates. Not big dates. So that is as known, but here, this is very special. I have some goji berries, and this is the trick, the idea of this refinement today. I put goji berries in there and some vanilla powder. Also two very interesting, fascinating flavors. Vanilla is really the crown here, and the goji berries maybe, I don't know what to call it. They give a very unique color to this dressing. I'll show you in a moment. It becomes a bright orange. And that's interesting. You only get that with goji berries, and it has a slightly bitter flavor, sweet and bitter. Makes it very unique and interesting, the flavor. Very complex flavor, and that together with the vanilla, you really have a super flavor here, super dressing. And of course you can refine, you can go on, add more ingredients or less ingredients. Recently I made one dressing, the same dressing without goji berries and vanilla. I tried that, it's also very nice. Yeah. Of course this is different with the color. Let's see Blender dance. To start, I make a first blending to break down the nuts and the dates mainly, the goji berries. Now they soak a little bit, and I will blend a second time. In just a moment, I go to my fruit salad now, show you the fruit. But first I make a short check of the flavor and the texture. Oh yeah, it is runny. I don't need it runnier, so I don't need the remaining orange juice. That seems okay, so we'll taste it now. Let's see. Wow, really amazing. The vanilla here, it's like almost like a drug. It's really enticing. Vanilla is the spice, maybe the seasoning that is opening up the senses the most. It's the sensitivity spice and seasoning. It's really amazing. It's very expensive. It's a petal, not directly the petal. It's a part of the flower, kind of orchid, and they have to treat it for a month. They ferment it and cover it in warm countries. In Madagascar, for example, they grow It's very complicated to make it. That's why it's so expensive. And right now it's even more expensive. Let's sit for a moment, because they have problems with many things there, up to thieves and so many complications. So the price tripled, and we hope that it comes down soon. It's been going on for years now, and I'm waiting for the good news that price is coming down. So far I can use only a small amount of vanilla because they're really expensive right now, but it's really worth it. Once in a while, yeah. Especially today, I have a nice combination of fruit. My recipes are always a take 3. Yeah, I make a new recipe every day, and in order to be able to do that, I have a method, a systematic approach that helps me, like gets me going. So just a simple rule, the take 3 rule, always 3 parts, beginning with 3 ingredients. Each ingredient can also have 3 ingredients, so you have always the number 3. That makes it easier in a way. Yeah, I can put my here containers on my working place, and by picking the containers, I decide how many ingredients I need and how much of it, so the amounts. Yeah. So while placing the containers with a number that are pre-organized, so to say, it makes it easier to design, to create recipe, to get the idea how many ingredients and so on. It's a little bit more formalized to make it easier. Yeah. So that way I can make small changes to a recipe I already know, just as you've seen with the dressing here. I make a small change and have a new recipe. And so that has to be systematized a little bit. And here I have now one part is the dressing, and I have 2 more parts for the fruit in the salad. And each part has 3 again. So the first part, the second part, so to say, is banana, and there's 3 ingredients: banana and there is strawberries. Yeah, they fit together like really nicely. So I have bananas and strawberries. And the third of this little trio is kiwi. I had some kiwis. I had to use them. I used to get my fruit. I get some fruit for the week or for 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. They are inexpensive, the kiwis. I get some, and they don't need to be ripe. But at home, they take 1 or 2 weeks even to get ripe, and then I use them at a certain point. These were ready now, and they fit wonderful together with the strawberry. Strawberry and kiwi is a perfect combination, and also it goes nicely with the banana. So that was an easy decision to use that. And the second part, or the third part if you want, is blueberries and grapes. I also had grapes and blueberries, so it goes in here too. Darker as the other ones. Your dark blueberries, they are the healthiest fruit we have. Some among the dark blue, that is so important, and some grapes, dark grapes, also super healthy because of the dark red color. So they go in there. So this is 2 of the last trio, and I have cashew nuts. I thought about what to do as a third ingredient of this third part, the third triple, and this was the cashew nut. I always have triples, trios, to compose. I compose a little trio. This is now grapes, blueberries, and cashews. So composing trios that are nicely together is easier than a whole complex recipe. I have maybe 15, I see a recipe in a recipe book or so, has 15 ingredients, and maybe the person who gives me the recipe says, "This is delicious, try that, try this recipe." That's how earlier on I made my recipes. I had a wonderful recipes from somebody gave it to me, I tried it, and if I liked it, I kept it and cooked it myself for my friends and family, and so that's how I made my recipes. I found a recipe and then I always made it again and again, with small changes of course. But I never really understood how these recipes were created. I never thought about that. I got these in recipes, and that was all my life. Because how would you want to understand how 15 or 20 ingredients, how they come together, how they are created, if you don't understand the small parts? So by doing this the other way around, beginning with small parts, 3 ingredients at a time, and then building parts together. Also here, like this, I have many ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have more than a dozen ingredients here, but all the parts are small and understandable, so to say, tangible for me. So this is a way I can make recipes with many ingredients, always breaking it down to small units, like trinities. That's the idea basically. So now I showed you my main ingredients for the salad, the fruit ingredients. Now go back to the dressing. One more blending and then I toss it. It should be nice now. The fragrance. Vanilla is really has such a strong effect on the senses. I can really smell it. It's really nice. The texture is really nice. It's a nice texture. I'll show you in a moment. Wonderful. I show you what it looks like, and I pour it over my salad, and then I'm already done. See? This is a typical goji berry color. You will not get the color in any other way. And you can even put more goji berries, then it gets brighter. Always bright and brown. The tone is always the same. It's a very unique color. And we know that from medical science also, colors are among the most important nutrients. Colors are nutrients, like flavors also nutrients. Fragrances are nutrients. Textures are also nutrients, so that all these are called phytonutrients, nutrients that are made especially by plants, and colors are among the most important ones. That is interesting. We didn't know that much earlier, but since we are going more into veganism as a civilization, as human, we explore also the medical science, and we see many more things we didn't even understand before about the nutrients, what kind of nutrients we have, how important they are, how many they are, and then even fragrances, smells and flavors are all nutrients, are chemicals that have a nutritional value. So it's amazing, and they play together in ways we have no idea either. So the pharmaceutical industry is also confused by that, because they usually take a nutrient and out of a plant, for example, and sell it in a pill to make money. And for that, they need to understand how that nutrient works and how they can give it to a human being or to an animal to make it healthy or to have a positive effect. And research the nutrient. They have done that with vitamin C and many other things. But recently, or some years ago, they found that when you pick out a nutrient of a plant, you leave away thousands of other nutrients from that same plant. And that nutrient works best, even 3 or 4 times as good, as well, when you have it together with all the other ingredients on the plant. That's called food synergy. How all the nutrients in one plant work together. They are perfectly designed for each other to work together. We know that from turmeric, for example. They're one of the most famous of all nutrients. Turmeric is the orange color of the curcumin. The turmeric is a root, a seasoning, orange color too, and it is one of the most healthiest, potent seasonings we have. It's from India, and it can even heal cancer. That is a fact. Thousands of studies about it. And when you take out the orange color from the turmeric root, the curcumin, it is not as potent as if you have the whole root. 3 or 4 times as much. So, just an example of this food synergy. And that of course makes it very interesting for me to combine fruit and other ingredients in these fruit salads, because for a chef, usually all that breaks down to flavor. We have to create delicious flavors as a chef. And in veganism, the whole new story is that for the first time, we can say that the most healthiest flavors are also the most delicious ones. Isn't that fascinating? I try to get there at least, let's say that, put it that way. And here is my fruit salad today. I will take it as a breakfast. It is so rich. There's so many ingredients here, different ingredients. It's a powerhouse of nutrients, and it's a wonderful creamy dressing. Highly recommend this dressing. It's my own, but you can recommend it. Why not? You can try it and tell me how you feel about it. How you like it, and maybe make some changes. Even put some cinnamon in there, or I don't know, make it sweeter, or whatever you like. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to eat. I'm very hungry. I had a fasting day behind me, so it's a nice start. Breaking the fast now, and yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.